are you?
Welcome back. Thank you so much for coming on the show.
I love this show so much.
Thank you.
Let me say, James Luigi Mangione Fallon, you are
Thank you.
a spirit of laughter and Christmas, and I love it. And I haven't seen you since the Free Diddy rally.
That's not right. No, I think that was someone. That wasn't me.
No, oh, it was.
Oh, yeah.
And by the way,
yeah.
You smell great.
Thank you.
No, you do. It's odd for a guy to wear Summer's Eve, but it's still... No, you must be very excited because in 1 month, you're going to be pardoned for your role in January 6th. So that's...
I'm looking forward to it. Yeah. But really, I will say you look fantastic. I'm serious.
You know, listen. No. I don't need your pity.
No, you look fantastic.
No, people always say, is it Ozempic? Is it plastic surgery? Is it makeup? And the answer is yes.
I'm so excited because you're hosting Saturday Night Live this weekend.
Fifth time. Fifth time. Yeah. And Lauren said if I do well on Saturday, I'm allowed to fire a cast member.
Oh, good. Congratulations.
Yeah. And, you know, everyone's wondering, is Steve Martin going to show up?
Yes.
And he is not going to.
Oh.
No. You know, he's way into Christmas. No, he's already hung his compression stockings with care by the chimney.
Yeah,
and the lighting guy said upstairs, he said, boy, you look washed out. And I said, well, because normally I stand beside Steve, who is the palest, most ashen human being in the world. He looks like Anderson Cooper froze to death on New Year's Eve.
Okay. He's not here. I know that you're very busy getting ready for Saturday Night Live this weekend. I'm touched that you came down here to talk to me.
Oh, well, first of all, it is an honor to be on your show and an actual contractual obligation. And of course, after, you know, our big plan this Sunday, we're going to go to New Jersey and shoot down some of those drones.
Yeah, I know. I'm looking forward to that. It's SNL's 50th anniversary.
Yeah.
Now, you actually were a cast member for one season.
This is really bizarre. I was a cast member 40 years ago.
Yeah,
look at that.
Look at this. Almost to the day.
Yeah. There's Julia Louis-Dreyfus. There's Harry Shearer and Christopher Guest. Billy Crystal. And a very young Martin Short.
Oh, no, come on. What was it?
No, it was amazing. 40 years ago, I was a cast member. Eddie Murphy was the host of the Christmas show.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, what was it? Because you did so many great things. You only were on for one season.
I had a one-year contract. Because it was a very weird year. You know, Eddie Murphy had left, and Joe Piscopo had left, and they thought the show was going to be canceled. So Dick Ebersol, who was running it then, not Lauren, called it the George Steinbrenner year, and he hired these guys that had been on television. I'd done SCTV. Billy was already a big star, and Chris Guest and Harry had done Spinal Tap that summer. And they hired us for a one-year contract.
And did you go in every show? Were you nervous at all? Were you going, what?
I was terrified every show because I think, you know, I treated it like a special. In fact, during the fourth show on the Tuesday, I went in to try to quit.
Did you really?
Yes. I said, and I, being, you know, Canadian and savvy, I said, to Dick Ebersol, I said, you know, I haven't cashed any checks yet. So he said, well, you know, if you do have a contract, and if you leave now, we'll look bad and you'll look bad, but if you stay to Christmas, I'll let you out of your contract. Because he later told me, if I made it to Christmas, I would have figured out how to do the show. But it was always nerve-wracking to me.
You did so many great bits on there. It's like...
I know, but did it make you nervous?
Yeah, SNL made me, yes. I watched that new movie, by the way, they just made for the first year, and that made me nervous, watching the movie. That I wasn't even in or there that year, but I'm like...
But it is amazing that...
The pressure of that show.
50 years later.
And now you're hosting this Saturday.
Now I'm hosting this Saturday, yes.
You're about to start season 5 of Only Murders in the Building.
Yes.
And congratulations on 4 Golden Globe nominations for... That's what I'm talking about.
Thank you.
That's exactly...
No, I know. Selena's nominated, Steve's nominated, and we love each other. It's so much, you know, Selena is so protective of Steve, you know. Sometimes I look over and he's sitting there and she's just holding a mirror under his nose to see if everything's okay.
Yeah, that's so thoughtful of her.
But we would put an air tag on Steve now in case he wanders off. You know. He does, we bring him back.
You can have a little water if you want.
What'd you say?
I just said no. I thought you had a dry throat. You can have a little water.
No, I didn't have a dry throat. Can I talk to you for a second? Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah. And just, you know what? Maybe let's have a quick talk behind the curtain, okay? Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, let's just do that.
Okay.
That'd be fun.
All right,
Okay, and,
sure.
and maybe we turn the mics off. Can we turn the mics off? Thank you. Just for a second, I just want to check something here.
Yeah, no problem.
Yeah. How do you do?
Go back here.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
What's going on, dude?
What was that comment about the water all about?
What are you talking about?
You know exactly what I mean. If I need a drink, you're trying to bring up my drinking problem, aren't you?
I didn't know you had a drinking problem.
Well, I got news for you, Fallon. I haven't had a sip of booze in 10 years.
Yeah, I don't think that's been years, right? More like 10 minutes.
Yeah. Hey, why don't you come closer? I want to tell you something.
Oh, yeah, what's that?
Never, ever disrespect me again, you Neanderthal hairline bastard.
What's wrong with my hairline?
Oh, what's wrong with your hairline? Here's a hand mirror. Take a glance.
Get that out of my face.
Ow! Okay. That was fun. Got that figured out.
Sorry about that, guys. We just had to just adjust our ties. All better now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, I'm so excited for you to host SNL. Are you nervous?
Nervous? No. You know what it is? To me, it comes back very quickly. It's kind of, I don't know, like riding a bike.
Yeah. I talk to you real quick behind the curtain.
Sure. By all means.
Cut our mics.
Sure.
Cut our mics. Behind the curtain.
What's?
The hell was that all about?
What was the what all about?
The little comment about riding a bike. You know I never learned how to ride a bike, and now you're rubbing it in my face.
Well, maybe if you had the nuts to try, but you have the intellect of a 3-year-old. Actor, host, musician. Is there anything you can do?
You son of a bitch!
Oh! Ow! Don't you ever punch me! Oh, look! A beautiful vase.
Ah.
Maybe I should smash it over your stupid head.
That wasn't a vase. That was an urn. It was my grandmother's ashes.
That's... All the mics are working now.
Oh, the mics are back on.
Yeah.
Anyway. Any plans for the holiday?
Curtain!
Let's go.
No!
Absolutely, I'm ready. I'd love to talk to you in the
Yeah,
curtain.
well, then
I'd
get
love
back
to talk
there.
to you. I would.
Black hair.
You want to know my holiday? Oh, sorry.
You want to know? Oh, listen, I got something to say to you.
You know what?
You want to know my holiday plans?
Yeah, I want to know your
I'll
holiday
tell you my
plans.
holiday plans.
Yeah,
I'm
what
going to kick your stupid Irish ass.
Okay. Ow! Oh! Ow! Get off of me! Get off! Ow! Ow! No! Oh, not the pogo
Yeah,
stick!
the pogo stick.
Not the pogo stick!
Yes, I hope you're wearing a cup, douche.
Oh, my-
Ow!
Ow! All right, fine, all right.
Okay, fine.
I said fine.
And I said fine as
All right,
well.
let's just finish the interview.
Okay, well, fine. Okay. Okay.
Looks like we're out of time.
Oh,
Give it up for the most talented man on the face of the earth, Tony winner,
yeah.
two-time Emmy winner, and host of Saturday Night Live.
Yeah, you
Martin
forgot
Short.
3-time Canadian Screen Award
shut
winner.
up!
You shut up!
No, you!
Oh, no, you're a
Martin
jerk.
Short.
What a stupid
We'll be
jerk.
right back.
Best friends
with
forever.
more Tonight Show. We
I am bored